What is up, guys? How are you? Lovely to see you back. Welcome to Bullion Hub. If you don't already do so, please follow me on my YouTube channel and on my Instagram. Now in today's video we'll be talking to you on how to test if your coins are real silver or not. So let's get on with it now. Let's go. Now, as you may have noticed, I have upgraded my accessories and bought myself some cotton gloves. The color doesn't matter, but I decided to go with white. As a recommendation, everybody that works with silver bullion, with coin bullions, know that you need gloves if you're going to work with them. If they're in a case like all three of these, as you can see, they're in a plastic case, there is no problem at all touching them with your fingers. But if there is no case, please do not touch them with your fingers. Our fingers have natural grease from our bodies in it, and they have dirt and all kinds of things on it, and we can actually damage the coins and devalue the coins. So always clean them with a cloth, cotton cloth, especially a cotton cloth, and stick them straight into a case. Now, moving on with what we were talking about today. So how do you test if your coin is silver or not? Well, mainly if you buy it at a certified place, there will be silver, there's no doubt about that. But I'm talking about, what about if you buy it off someone? If you go to a market or you go any other place that is not a certified place, how do you know they're silver or not? You might be wasting your money. For example, I mentioned in my previous videos, I go to local markets, I go to different places to buy silver coins and different things. It's not always in these websites where they're certified. So one way we could start with is checking the hallmarks on the coins, okay? The stampage. So for example, let's have a look at this one. This is a lovely Britannia. For example, it already says, first thing to notice is the amount of silver. 1 ounce of silver is telling you the amount of silver in it. What's the next thing we can notice? The 3999 fine. So it's 1 ounce of 999 fine silver. That's the stamps we're looking for on coins. But again, you can't go just by that, because there are so many good copies out there. There are just so many good copies. It's crazy. You really need to be careful. But it's a good start. The same thing with this silver eagle. You've got the 1 ounce silver fine silver. Okay. So first thing is first is go for the stamp. What's on them? The purity, the grams, the weight, what type of silver. The next thing I'm going to do is what they call the ping or the ring test. So for this we are going to take the coins out of their cases. There's the Britannia. Let's get the silver eagle out. And then I've got this lovely copper. Also, it's a lovely copper Britannia from 1806, which is also beautiful. Now I found this one. Actually, it was part of my family's. It was black. You could not see it, and I've cleaned it up and shined it up. But I'm not sure if I should have done that. I should have left it black. But anyway, that's another topic for another video. So the ping or ring test is how the silver sounds when they clash together. So let's have a look. Now I always tend to drop them, so I'm sorry if I do, but I'll really try not to. Now let's get close to the camera so you can hear this noise. Now can you hear that noise? It's not just a constant noise where you hear the bing and it stops. It continues for a few seconds. Oh, did you hear that? Yeah. Now let's go for the copper one and tell me if you can actually notice the difference. Yep. Can you notice the difference? Yeah, there is quite a big difference in the ping and ring noise. Now another thing, test, which it would be test number 2, because test number uno was to check the stampage on the coins. Test numero dos was the ping or ting, ring noise, whatever you'd like to call it. So the next one would be the magnet. Now to do this, you need a special magnet. The magnet is called a neodyme magnet. Now unfortunately I've got one, but it is mini. It is so small. So what I'm going to do now is change the angle of the camera so you can see exactly how it works. Okay. Now I didn't actually buy this midget magnet. I had a project I was working on, and I had them already. So I thought instead of spending money on some, I'll just use them. They are quite small, easy to lose, but I've got loads of them because there was a project I'm doing. So I don't know if you can notice, you can appreciate it there, but there is actually, let me try and get it closer. There is actually about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5, 6 magnets there stuck together. So I'm just using them all together so they are easier to grab. So what we're going to do the magnet test is the coin can actually stay in half of its case. But what we're going to do is, let me get to an angle so you can actually see what's going to happen. So we're going to put the coin at an angle. They usually say put it about 45 degrees. Oops, I'm not exactly sure what 45 degrees is, but I mean, I think that is more than 45 degrees. That's quite an angle. So now we're going to get the magnet. And actually, what I am going to do is take one glove off so it's easier for me to get the magnet. So there we have the coin. Oops. Yep, there we have the coin. Elizabeth. Queen Elizabeth. And I'm going to put it, oops, well, touching the coin at an angle. And I'm going to put the magnet on the top. And you watch it slide down. Did you see how slow it went? It slid down ever so slow. So let's do that again. Move my finger out the way and at an angle. Let's go. Did you see how slow that went? Yep. Now let's try it with the copper one. Let's try it with this Britannia copper one, and you'll see the difference in speed. So right at the top, let go, slides down straight away. Again, oops, again, just slides down. Let's do it again with the silver. Get my hands out the way. Do it again. Did you see that? Yep. Once more. Ever so slow. She has got some magnetism in it. Let's go once more with the copper one. Again. Just slides off. So that is one of the other tests you can do, and to check if your coin is silver or not. Now let's move on to the next one. Okay, we are back. So step number 4 would be weighing it. Now they're not too expensive. They're about, I think, about $10 more or less. You can buy these pocket size scales. Now I bought these pocket size scales, so every time I go out and it's not an official place, I take the neodyme magnet with me, I take the scales with me, and that's pretty much it. And if there's more than one silver coin, I do the ting noise or the ring noise. Okay, so another way of knowing if it's true is actually weighing it. If you actually find a coin that you like, for example, imagine you find a silver Britannia you like or a silver eagle you like. Go into Google, research how much should a silver 999 Britannia weigh? How much should a silver eagle weigh? Find out. Or if you already know how much they weigh off by on your head, then just take it with you and weigh it. So for example, let's go ahead and turn the, sorry about the jolt, I'll just hit the tripod. Let's turn the weights on. Now my scales I bought here in Spain, so unfortunately we don't actually have troy ounce, because these measures on the silver coins are 1 troy ounce, which is another topic I'll be talking about, because as a newbie I thought ounce and troy ounce, they were all the same thing, because the actual coins don't say troy ounce. Well, some do, but most of them just say 1 ounce. So I thought 1 ounce was just 1 ounce. But yeah, apparently there's a difference between 1 ounce and 1 troy ounce. So if you want to see that video, subscribe, and I'll definitely be showing you what it is, the difference. So if we set the scales at the moment, I don't know if you can see they're on grams. Okay, let's set them to 0. Let's get this beauty of a Britannia on here, and it weighs 30.88. That's another thing I must say, not all scales weigh exactly the same, they might vary. Now I've looked it up, and 1 troy ounce in ounces is 1.097, and 1 troy ounce in grams is 31.10. so this weighs 30.88, so it's just a few milligrams off 10, so it's pretty close. Okay, so I'll repeat that again. 1 troy ounce is 31.10 grams, so it's just a bit off. So I know if I was buying this coin, I know this would be real silver. And then 1 troy ounce in ounces, regular ounces, is 1.09714. Now let's go for this wonderful gold silver eagle, and the same, we're a bit short off from grams, so it should be 31 grams 10. It's nearly 31 grams. We're about 20-30 milligrams off. So if we turn it into ounces, let's click units. Oh, maybe we have to take it off, put it back to 0. Okay, we're in ounces now. Can you see that? Perfect, we're on ounces now. Now let's put her back on, and she is 10.08 ounces, and it should be, sorry, not 10, 1.8, and it should be 1.9. So it's very close. As I said, they vary, but it's really close. Okay, so these are the ways I test if the coins are silver if I'm not buying it in an actual official place. If you really like this video, please give me a thumbs up, guys, please. And if you like my content, please feel free to subscribe. That's it for now. Thank you ever so much. So before we finish, I do want to say, guys, please be careful, especially if you're newbies at stacking coins, silver coins. Please be careful. These are my tips for beginners and for anybody, but obviously there are some really good fake ones out there, and just be aware of them. I try to help as much as I can to all my fellow stackers that are out there, especially the ones starting new. I want to thank you ever so much for watching this video, and I wish you a happy stacking and keep up with the good work. Goodbye from now, Bullion Hub.